Welcome to Hempfield High School tonight for the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Also going to a statewide audience tonight on PCN's Game of the Week as well. I'm Gary Sutton and glad to be coming to you live this evening from Hempfield High School here in the heart of District 3 for a big interleague matchup. It's Hempfield 13-8 out of Lancaster Levita League Section 1, trying to fight their way right now into the District 3 playoffs. And on the other side, you got Chambersburg out of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania at 14-5, sitting in 5th place right now in District 3. They represent the Commonwealth Division of the Mid-Penn. Gary Sutton with you here tonight. Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson. We're so happy to be brought to you this evening by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency and also Hoffman Ford. And coming to you on Fox 43's Antenna TV channel, Verizon 463, Comcast 247, and PCN affiliates around the state of Pennsylvania. This is going to be an outstanding game here tonight. Kirk Smallwood, two-time defending state champion. I shouldn't say defending, but you won 2 championships at Harrisburg High. And, of course, Jeff Thompson, who's also at a state championship at Trinity. The 2 coaches here tonight, alongside me, Gary Sutton. And it's going to be an outstanding game here tonight. We start out this evening with visiting Chambersburg. They got an outstanding guy named J.J. Kelly, who's been there all season long, 19.8 points a game, but he's the real deal, Coach.
J.J. Kelly is probably the most athletic player in the Mid-10. He scores the ball, he blocks shots, he runs and jumps. He's a heck of a talent, and I think he's ready to go tonight.
Jeff Thompson on the other side for Hempfield, 13-8 coming in this one. You got a guy named Ben Troyer getting 21 points a game. He's heading to York College next year, and he's got a big milestone he might hit here tonight, but he's the start of everything that goes here for Hempfield.
Well, here's how he does it. He has a wide array of crossovers. He does a lot off the dribble, and his shot is impeccable. He's got a great release, perfect form, great follow-through, and he scores a lot of points. And they've got to look to him, but he's got a younger brother, Spencer, that's going to help him a little bit, and a point guard, Nick Deeg, that will also help.
Sean Schruffler, of course, the coach here for Chambersburg, longtime coach. Danny Walker, the other side for Hempfield, 2 outstanding coaches here tonight. And you have District 3 here, for those of you around Pennsylvania watching tonight, one of the largest districts in the state of Pennsylvania. And these 2 teams are fighting it out for positioning right now for the District 3 tournament and ultimately maybe go to the state tournament as well. 2 teams like to grind it out defensively. It'll be a low-scoring kind of game, and yet you'll see a lot of chess-making going on here tonight in this particular one. It's Hempfield. It's Chambersburg. It's High School Sports Live TV, live tonight, and coming to you all around the state of Pennsylvania on PCN. Back with the game right after this.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
And welcome back to Hempfield High School here in Landisville, Pennsylvania for the start of our High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. Tonight, our special location with PCN around the state of Pennsylvania. All of you watching this game, Chambersburg and Hempfield. Chambersburg out of the Mid-Penn, out of the Lancaster Lebanon League. It is Hempfield, and Chambersburg controls the tap. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you here tonight. Glad to be bringing this one to you live around Pennsylvania.
Man-to-man defense out of Hempfield.
Chambersburg 14-5, a rugged schedule here they have played, and so has Hempfield. Chambersburg number 5 in District 3, and Hempfield number 12. They only take 12 teams out of District 3, so Hempfield kind of hanging on right now. They got a couple games here the next few days, but it starts with this one. This one they're fighting for their life to get into the tournament.
And I like the way they battled on the defensive boards the very first possession.
Yes. I like their spacing offensively too. They're getting that dive from the weak side.
What you'll see is Hempfield a lot of passing and cutting here. That's their style. Both these teams can get into grinder kind of games. Hempfield averages 53 points a game, gives up 51. On the other side, Chambersburg 58 a game, gives up 51. If there's an edge, missed shot from the outside. Chambersburg leads at 72% from the free throw line, only 65 for Hempfield. So that might show up later in the game.
I don't think they want to go to sleep on Ben Troyer like that either.
Ben Troyer with 983 points coming into this game tonight. He's going to York College next year. About 40 minutes from here. Drive to the basket. You're going to get a foul called underneath against Chambersburg. And the foul will be marked up on number 15, that's Landon Berman, his first. So heading to the line for the first time tonight, Ben Troyer.
He's shooting at about 70% from the foul line. He's very smooth. Watch his release. Perfect.
Ben Troyer averaging 21 points a game and up and down for Troyer, and he records the first bucket of the night here. Gets a chance to make it 2.
Troy, he really has a nice looking shot.
Look how he holds it in his palm there.
Yeah.
Nice lift, up, down. He's got the first 2 of the game, and Hempfield up by 2 here early. Hempfield here in Landisville, Pennsylvania, at Chambersburg, with about a 2-hour trip out in the western side of things. Good defense here by Hempfield, getting it ahead to Troyer, and Troyer up and in. And Ben Troyer now with all the points so far. Nice defense here by Hempfield, and that's how they live. Danny Walk, the head coach for Hempfield, got his 400th win this year. On the other side, an outstanding coach in his own right, Sean Treffler. Another steal tipped away here by Hempfield. You don't go to sleep on these Black Knights. And on the other end, up, that was not going to go. Followed up, tipped away. Chambersburg with the basketball. You get it out to Snyder. Snyder with pass ahead. Look at Hempfield diving all over the place defensively.
Wow, and Chambersburg played that way on Monday night against Cumberland Valley, but they've got to wake up sooner. They might not be in the game.
Looks like they're a step slow. They're standing their hand just with the ball in the defensive space, and they're smacking it away.
They played at Cumberland Valley on Monday. Then they traveled back home. Now they came back up here for a 2-hour run.
Cumberland Valley had a hard time with Jameer Jones, and look at that, how him go into the hole like that.
Well, Jameer Jones with his first bucket of the game and a strong move along the baseline, and that little pop out you like so much, Coach.
Yes, he's improved every game. I'm really, really impressed with him, and I stood beside him, and he's a big dude.
Hempfield with a 1-4 set, looking for a back door, not going to go there. Nick Daig with it. Now watch they'll go into their passing game. And there's Troyer flicking it up, not going to go. Tipped around, taken by Jameer Jones. Here comes Snyder getting it going. Trying to go downhill here. Good strong move, tipped away by Troyer. Back come the Black Knights with it. Underneath it goes, swing it back out. Caden Axe with the basketball, and he'll put it back in the hands of Nick Daig, and they'll start it all over.
And Nick can go to the basket. I can't tell if he's right or left-handed when he's handling the ball. He's good with both.
Yeah, he's very good.
3 turnovers so far against Chambersburg, and there's a turnover now against the Black Knights. It's 5:01 to go here in the first quarter. Welcome to our audience around the state of Pennsylvania. Interesting night. We're on the place where the state championships are year after year. March 21st to 23rd. You can watch all the state championships right there on PCN. Check out PCNTV.com.
Here's a matchup to look at. Spencer Troyer versus Jameer Jones.
Snyder Kisses it off. Nice, sweet stroke right there by Landon Burnham. Landon Burnham with his first deuce of the night. 4-4. 4:38 to go in a fast-played first quarter here.
Berman gives them 7 points a game. And, again, he's really improving also as they get closer and closer to districts.
The guy who has not seen a shot so far has been J.J. Kelly, who averages 20 a game for Chambersburg. Here's a guy that averages 21, taking the shot there and missing. That's Troyer. Quickly, Chambersburg back on the other end. Snyder with the basketball. Trying to get Jameer Jones. Good matchup down inside Jameer Jones. You're going to see a push out here, I think, on Troyer. Jones, nice backdoor look.
Nice play.
Beautiful pass from Jones, and hooking up with his man on the back door. That was Colton Cornwell for 2.
It's so important to have a post player that can pass out of the post and pass out of double teams.
Looking opposite, that's one of the things where you tell the post player one-on-one score, one-on-two, find the open man and pass to him. There's a good look, not going to go. Off the far side, that one by Caden Axe. 6-0 run right now by Chambersburg. Here's Snyder. Snyder with a pull-up. Snyder with a nice shot right there. And Snyder, the little guy, checking in with a nice 2.
Harry Snyder.
And they needed that answer right there, didn't they?
5-6 senior. They got an 8-point run right now for Chambersburg.
Hempfield continues to get good shots, though.
Yes, they're very patient, and their spacing is excellent.
And look at everything is in rhythm with them. There's one in rhythm. Not going to go, though. They're not hitting the outside shot so far, and so the ball goes out of bounds off the Black Knights. Belongs to the Trojans of Chambersburg. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. Jim Gallagher, our stat man supreme, with us here tonight as well.
And there's 2 college players matched up. Ben Troyer on J.J. Kelly.
And J.J. Kelly just said, oh, you heard my name? Here we go. Kelly with the authority shot.
That was his first shot of the day, and as we told you in the pregame, that guy can jump.
So all 5 starters have scored now for Chambersburg here, and they lead 10-4. And there's a lid on it at the moment for Hempfield. They open up with the opening 4 points. Have been 10 in a row since then by Chambersburg with 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Pull up. Not going to go again. Here comes Chambersburg with Kelly. Really a guy who can fill it up in a hurry. Here's Harry Snyder. Pull up again, his favorite shot. And Harry Snyder with another deuce. That's 12 in a row, and a timeout for Danny Walk and the Black Knights. 12-4. Chambersburg leads it. 2:06 to go in the first quarter. This is High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back, and we welcome PCN tonight, the Pennsylvania Cable Network audience all around the state of Pennsylvania. Enjoyed this game. Get more Pennsylvania high school sports action with PCN's coverage of the PIAA State Championships. Stream championship games on demand now with PCN Select. Gary Sutton with you, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson here, and our whole crew at Hempfield High School tonight. And they started out 4-0 did Hempfield, but man, the lid went onto the basket since then. 12 in a row by Chambersburg.
Yes, and the aggression was started by Harry Snyder. I mean, he's their point guard. He's getting guys shots. He's finding shots for himself.
So far, the only guy to score for Hempfield is Ben Troyer, a couple of free throws and a bucket. On the other side, everybody has scored out of the starting lineup here for Chambersburg, and Harry Snyder leads all scorers with 4 points here early in the game. 2:06 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think Ben Troyer might have woken up the whole Chambersburg team.
Well, there's Hempfield. Let's see what Danny Walk came up with on this trip down to try to get a better shot. They've been living off the 15 to 18 footers so far.
Nice,
very nice pass.
And look what he gets, a set piece right out of the gate there, and Caden Axe in for 2. And just like that, Hempfield answers the bell.
Nice post-to-post screen.
Just a little inside play, nothing fancy, but it got him an inside shot. They didn't have to live off the outside look. Man-to-man on the other end by Hempfield. Chambersburg showing a little bit of a stack for a moment. Sean Schreffler, a guy will give you a lot of different looks, right? You had to coach against him for a lot of years, Coach.
He's tough.
There's Shamir Jones going up. Rebound now with Caden Axe, and quickly to the other end now, Ben Troyer with the basketball.
Nice block out by Spencer Troyer.
You can see right now that Danny Walk basically said, hey, we want to start getting some shots inside here, guys. Let's get to the front of the iron. There goes Troyer. Just like that, and Troyer up. Troyer with a 6-point here in the first quarter. A little bit of contact, but no call. Under a minute to play, 12-8. Chambersburg leads it. Hempfield Storm coming back.
That was a nice up fake by Ben.
Wow. Big time move right there by J.J. Kelly. His 4th point of the game.
J.J. Kelly's the 2-time outdoor and the 2-time indoor triple jump champion.
So he is seen on PCN in the track championships, right?
Yep.
He's really effective inside when he rises like that.
Well, I love how he's just like a gazelle, man. He just floats up there, and beautiful job. First of all with a dunk, next of all with a running one-hander and bang.
Because he's got a beautiful inside touch.
Yes.
Down to 15 seconds now. We'll see Hempfield win in about 11 to 10 seconds. Starting to move now. Inside it goes to Troyer. You know he's going to make a move. Troyer with a pull-up. Troyer misses the shot. Picked off by Hempfield again. Axe has it. Back outside it goes. Do they get it off before the clock goes? It's up. It's down. And Hempfield ends the quarter with a bang as Nick Dagg finds a way to bury it and pull his team within 3 at the end of the first quarter. 14-11. Chambersburg leads it. This is High School Sports Live TV and PCN on Fox 43.2.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
It's the end game of the week, and you saw a big guy over there in the left side, tall guy with a red top on, Dave Brown, and we're going to talk about him here in a moment. But we start the second quarter here, 7:55 to go, 14-11. Chambersburg leads Hempfield here. It's a big District 3 matchup tonight. Hempfield started the game 4-0. Chambersburg ran 12 in a row, took a timeout, came back, and hit a 3 to end the quarter off Nick Dagg. Got ourselves a good ball game right here, guys. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you here tonight in Landisville, Pennsylvania, in Lancaster County. Welcome to our whole PCN audience here tonight around the state of Pennsylvania. There's another 3 and another bury downtown, and this one from Camden Wayforth just into the basketball games, and they've tied it up as Hempfield.
Wayforth is a 6'4" sophomore forward.
And he'll jack up that 3. Wow.
Speaking about jacking it up right now, J.J. Kelly shows you a little mid-range beauty there as he knocks it down. He's got 6 points in the game.
And that turnaround from 12 to 15 feet is unstoppable.
Yes, no one can get up there where he is.
It's a good drive. It just knocked away there at the end by Ari Snyder. And it's knocked away off Hempfield. So a turnover for the Black Knights. Chambersburg gets it back. New uniforms in the game now for Chambersburg. Stanley Lozius, number 5, is in there.
And you'll see some toughness out of him.
Kelly all of a sudden starting to get himself involved big time. And Kelly with the basketball has 8 points in the ball game. Back up to a 4-point lead. It goes for the Trojans.
He should put a patent on that turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, he's scoring very, very easily. Chambersburg has yet to hit a 3-point shot.
You know, it's amazing with Kelly. He gets up there and he's up so high. He has a chance to sight, get himself turned, his shoulders square, everything's right. Have a cup of coffee, read the paper, and finally score, right? A lot of great basketball. We're just getting ready to start the league season for a lot of these teams, championships. Here in Lancaster, Lebanon League, they'll have those. There's Troyer. Troyer off the front of the iron. Yanked down there by Lozius. Lozius out ahead and then throws it away.
That's what Coach wants to do. Coach Schreffler wants to push the ball down the floor, get his guys down there for some easy opportunities.
And it looked like Landon Berman was ready.
Yeah.
Hard move to the baseline, trying to kick it far side. That's one of the big changes in modern basketball is the drive baseline and the kick far corner for the three. You see that a lot in college. You see it a lot in high school now.
Yes, everyone likes that short three-point shot.
Well, it's almost like a skip pass when you do that.
Jones checking out of the game, and in for him will be Grayson Kegerice, averaging 3.6 points a game. Kegerice, 6'1", sophomore. Good strong move there.
Nice
Not
move.
going to go off Troyer's hands. There's Lozius getting ahead. Snyder with it, pulls back. Keeping it alive and up and finally down. Give credit to Burnham there, who just wouldn't say die.
Landon Burnham.
That was a heck of a second effort.
4 points for Burnham. 6-point lead now for the Trojans of Chambersburg. 5:11 to go here to halftime. Don't forget at the half hour, Jackson
nice
Volvo halftime report as Troyer answers the bell again, and Troyer in now for his 8th point of the first half. Back to a 4-point ball game. Kelly misses the three this time. Here's Troyer with it again and slows it down a bit as Lozius chasing him down.
Nice box out.
Troyer finally gets it under control.
I think Ben just asked for a blow, too. That's which is surprising because he really looked tough going to the basket.
Nick Degg. Looks like quite see as much motion right now as you did in the early part of the game here from Hempfield.
Yeah, they're kind of standing around a little bit. I'm sure Coach Walk, that's not what he wants.
Yep, you're going to get a handcuff there going along as it was Camden Wayforth. And the stats for the first quarter here, Coach.
Hempfield, 3 for 9 from 2, 1 for 3 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover for 11 points.
Nice up fake by Spencer Troyer.
Spencer Troyer checking in with his first points here tonight. Brother of Ben. Boy, you're not going to get this one done. That's over. Oh, not yet. How about that? Kelly missing 2. I was going to say that's just exclamation point there, right?
Yes.
Then throwing it away on the other end. Arian Snyder trying to save it. Can't do it.
You know, that was pretty interesting because no one could really go with him. Don't pick up a foul trying to block that. Just hope he misses and gather it.
Well, that's
Box
the
him
only hope
out.
you have when he goes up like that inside with no one around. He's just going to miss it.
Nice inbounds play.
Strong move right
Very
there
good.
and in for Spencer Troyer, who's getting involved here now. The last 2 buckets, he's got 4 points. 20-20 your score.
He's their second leading scorer at 10 a game.
I'm impressed with both of these point guards.
Really doing a good job, aren't they?
Yes.
They're prototype point guards, both of them.
There's Kelly again with that pull turnaround shot. He's going to get pushed out of bounds by Lozius. Stanley Lozius with a foul.
You know, we ought to talk probably about nearing the 1,000-point mark and how emotional that is. I know this is a big game, but he's got something going on in his psyche, too, right now, in addition to the game.
He's got 9 points to go to get to 1,000 points, says Troyer. So Schreffler making some moves right now to get some other people in there.
And I think he's a little tight. I'm talking about Ben. I think he just might be a little tight right now because of that.
Colton Cornwell back in there for Chambersburg. Long 3 look, not going to go. And Kelly sweeps the board. Take it away, though. And Hempfield up and in. Great steal there by Nick Day.
And Coach Smallwood likes those point guards. You can see why.
I love them. They're feisty. They run the stuff.
Black Knights with the lead again. They started the game with the lead. It's been a long time since they had it. There's Ari Snyder answering on the other end. So point guard and point guard know how to get it done right now.
Ari Snyder is playing as well as I've seen him play all year.
Yes, he is.
How about 6 points a night? He only averages 3.5 points a game, so he's already double his average almost. 2:44 to go here in the second quarter. Tie game here.
I'd like to see JJ get the ball a little bit closer to the basket. Right now, he's working on the baseline with jump shot turnarounds.
Yeah, his first 4 points were both drives, and this has been jump shot city.
Yeah.
And they haven't been able to get the ball to Jameer Jones.
Jameer on the bench. Well, he's back in now, but 4 ties so far in this game. And Hempfield makes their offense like their defense here just by handling the basketball. Hard move to the basket, not going to go. Yanked down there by Burnham.
Good transition defense by Hempfield.
Took that rather was Tegerice with the rebound.
Where did he come from?
There's Harry Snyder again, who's hot. Jameer Jones on the glass, and Jameer Jones going to get pushed from behind. Jones did a good job of getting the inside position on the offensive glass.
Yeah, there's really nothing Spencer could do that time.
Jones is a strong kid.
Spencer Troyer is going to pick up his first foul. It'll be the team's first in this quarter now for the Black Knights. So ball will be brought on underneath by Harry Snyder.
I'm impressed by Spencer Troyer. I think he's doing a really fine job on the inside game.
Chambersburg out of the Mid-Penn, the Commonwealth Division. It's a big school division in the Mid-Penn. And a 5-second call. Great piece of defense there once again by Hempfield.
Coach Danny Walk is very impressed with his defense.
Here's Nick Degg, little point guard. Out to Spencer Troyer. 6 turnovers in the game now for Chambersburg. Going to get a bump called there, and I think it's going to be on Kelly.
Yeah, he took a little shiver there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So Kelly will pick up his first foul of the night. Be the team third against Chambersburg.
Ben Troyer is deceptively quick going to the basket and strong.
Herman Wayforth hands it off to Whaley, who's in the game now. Keegan Whaley, a 5'10 senior.
Looks like Coach Walsh wants to settle him down a little bit, see if they can run off some clock and get a good shot.
They run their stuff pretty well, I think.
They're in the kind of game they are used to being in right now. They love these 40 and 30 and 50-point games. And you start getting into the 60 range, 70 range, different place for them.
And that's why Chambersburg wants to up and down the game.
Exactly. I mean, you're looking at a Hempfield team that scores 53 a game.
And it looks like Hempfield might be going for one shot, or at least a layup.
How about that? Taken away by Snyder. Snyder, dump off to Jameer Jones. Might have gotten away with a walk. Followed up again by J.J. Kelly. And J.J. Kelly in double figures now here in the first half by never saying die on the shot. Back up to a 2-point lead now for Chambersburg. 34 seconds to go in the first half.
It's good to see your best guy run the court and follow up shots and keep the ball alive. That's very positive.
We always tell the lead guy, think about nothing but the make, and tell the other 4 guys, think about nothing but the miss. 20 seconds to go now here in the half. Hempfield looking either for a tie or the lead. Down to 15 seconds. Spread it out. Got to think they want to get in the hands of Troyer. Now 9 seconds. Good drive, pull up, not going to go. Rebound, throw it back up again, not going to go again. Chambersburg with the basketball. Can they get a shot off? No, they cannot. And that will end the half. 24-22 at the half. Chambersburg leads it against the home standing Black Knights of Hempfield. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for our Jack Giambalvo halftime report, our Capital Blue Cross at AT&T halftime stats, and our advanced hoop highlights all straight ahead. This is High School Sports Live TV tonight, welcoming our special guest, PCN, around the state of Pennsylvania, all here on Fox 43.2.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Lock it up at Hoffman Ford. Only Hoffman Ford offers 2 years maintenance included with any new 2023 Ford car, truck, or SUV order. Plus, lock in Ford's lowest APR rate today. Get 2 years maintenance included exclusively at Hoffman Ford. Why would you order from anywhere else? Who has your best deal on a new Ford?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
More choices. More laughter. More time to play. And less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And welcome back to our Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships halftime report. Jack Giambalvo in York, Pennsylvania, and our special guest tonight, all of you around the state of Pennsylvania and PCN, our Pennsylvania Cable Network audience, Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson with you here at the half. 24-22, Chambersburg leads it at the half in what has been a well-played game so far. And, you know, one of the points you made, Coach Smallwood, was the fact that this game has been dictated so far by the point guards.
Yes, they're doing a very good job, not only running their stuff, but finding things for themselves. Their defense has been very, very good. They have active hands. And I think whichever point guard dominates the second half is going to dictate who wins the game.
Jeff, it's been like a tug of war so far. You feel Chambers are trying to pull out and get in some transition. You see Hempfield pulling back and getting up in that half-court game and running that motion to death. Talk a little bit about that tale of two cities here in the first half.
Well, it really is a tale of two cities, and I think Ben Troyer is just a little tight. If he hits a couple shots and hits that 1,000-point mark, the floodgates might open. Conversely, JJ could go off at any time. He's a time bomb because he's so athletic, and if they can get that running game going, it's going to be trouble for Hempfield.
Yeah, I think, you really look at both those things so far, and it's been an interesting game, the tug, the pull so far, and we're going to see what happens here in the second half. I want to take a look right now at our Advanced Hoops halftime highlights, And let's take a look up here on the board, although I'll tell you what, our screen is down here for the moment. So there we go. Hello, guys. How you doing? And we're going to take a look at our Advanced Hoops halftime highlights right now. And let's see what we have. So here you have the first half, and we open up the game with the steals from Hempfield. They came out of the gate quickly, and there's Troyer going in for his first bucket of the game, putting them 2 more close to 1,000. And then how about Jameer Jones? Watch this move along the baseline. That little pop-out Harrisburg move Coach Smallwood loves so much, right?
Yes, Coach Bear did a good job teaching that to our players.
And that's kind of a high percentage shot right there for J.J. Kelly going up for his first deuce of the first half, and he had 10 points the first half. On the other end, good hard move to the basket by Spencer Troyer for the Black Knights, brother of Ben Troyer. And then here we look again. Spencer Troyer kicks it back outside. He's got a man wide open out there. Camden Wayforth, a sophomore, for his only 3 of the half. Here's that little mid-range shot by J.J. Kelly again, averaging 20 points a game. And then once again, it's Troyer changing pace, changing hands, going up and showing you why he's close to 1,000 points right now.
He's scoring, all his scoring is inside. He hasn't hit an outside shot yet.
And then a nice move inside again by his brother Spencer Troyer, who got involved in the game.
And Spencer is playing great defense interiorly.
He got a little help from his brother there on a nice back screen.
Yeah, beautiful inbounds play.
And there's Spencer again with a hard move inside. The big guy knows how to get it around the lane and find his way around the post. And then coming back again, here's J.J. Kelly. Has it fleeced by a guy who played a pretty good first half, Nick Degg, who had 5 points in the first half of his point guard spot for the Black Knights. Let's take a look right now at our Capital Blue Cross and AT&T halftime stats. And, guys, what do you see up there? 3-point stands out right there.
Yeah, for Chambersburg, they haven't hit a 3 yet, and they will. I think that, with some ball movement and some cutters and some penetrating pitch, they're going to be right back in it with 3-point shots.
But Colton Cornwell hasn't taken a 3 yet, and he's their best 3-point shooter. What surprises me, I thought Chambersburg was going to have a definite advantage on the boards, and it's all even.
All even on the boards. Turnovers 6-3 right now. Hempfield only with 3 turnovers in the first half. No free throws yet for Chambersburg. That tells you a little bit about getting to the front of the iron in the half-court game maybe. Only 2 out of 2 on the other side for Hempfield, so it's a pretty clean game so far as you look at those numbers. So, Coach Smallwood, as you look at the second half here, what are you looking for Chambersburg to do here in the second half?
Looking for Chambersburg, as I said earlier, to hit a couple threes from behind the arc. I'm looking for them to step up and dominate the glass. They have the bodies, they have the strength, the size. They should be able to dominate the board.
Harry Snyder and J.J. Kelly have been doing the bulk of the handling so far in the shooting. How about for Hempfield, Jeff? What are you looking at there?
Well, Hempfield had a pretty good first half. They didn't shoot the ball as well as they have in their victories this year. And I think Ben Troyer has to find a mark. And if he does, it might be their game.
Hempfield 13-8, fighting for the 12th position right now in District 3. This game means a lot to them. For Chambersburg, they're number 5 right now in District 3, one of the largest districts in the state of Pennsylvania for our PCN viewing audience. And this is a big game for them tonight. And interesting enough for Hempfield, if they win tonight, they got to go finish off a game tomorrow night with Penn Manor. They had an accident there a few weeks ago. A kid got hurt, and they're just getting around to playing this game again. They're down by 1 in the third quarter in that game, so they're going to have to head over tomorrow night to finish that one off. So they've got an interesting week here in front of them, but it all starts tonight if they can win this game for Chambersburg. It's always about pride. It's always about getting position, and it's always about Sean Schreffler and his crowd getting a win, tough though it may be.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the end of our Jack G. and Valvo halftime report. We get ready now for the third quarter here on High School Sports Live TV. Again, welcome to our audience here tonight, PCN's game of the week tonight here in Eastern Pennsylvania, and you're watching it all right here. Wherever you watch PCN around the state of Pennsylvania. And don't forget the PIA State Championships on PCN coming up on March 21st to 23rd. I've had the fortune to be there for a lot of years and enjoy going up there. And, man, with the 6 classifications now, boys and girls, it is a lot of fun, a lot of basketball for that weekend. We start the second half, Chambersburg with the basketball and the lead by 2. Harry Snyder, who had a good first half, missing here. You're scoring in the first half, by the way. Landon Berman with 4. Colton Cornwell with 2. Jameer Jones with 2. J.J. Kelly led all scorers with 10. And 6 points for Harry Snyder. For Chambersburg on the other side, 3 for Camden Wayforth. 5 for Nick Degg. 8 for Ben Troyer. Caden Axe with 2. And 4 for Spencer Troyer in the first half. 2-point lead here in the third quarter. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson with you. And Troyer starts it off this half with his bucket and a chance to make it 3 points.
What an interesting segment. He deflected the ball after he had turned it over and turned it into a layup.
That's what good players do. In the first half, there were 3 lead changes. Just 3.
Spencer Troyer heading to York College of Pennsylvania to play next year. Outstanding local college, about 40 minutes from here in York, Pennsylvania. And Troyer up and drips it down. So for Troyer now, that's point number 95 in his career. He's got 11 in this game and has his team 1 point up here with 7:20 to go in the third.
And he's playing great defense on JJ, too.
Again, Chambersburg, you get Kelly. Kelly up, strong, and banks it. J.J. Kelly.
That's what we want to see out of J.J. We want to see him get in the paint or catch the ball in the paint and just use his size and strength to just jump over a lot of these smaller kids.
Caden Axe picks up his first foul of the night, first team foul in the second half. J.J. Kelly at the line. Kelly a 67% free throw shooter on the year. First time they've been at the line tonight, and Kelly cashes it in. Kelly now with 13 points in the game. 2-point lead now for Chambersburg. They jump back on top in this back-and-forth battle.
Chambersburg.
Look at the defense right now by Chambersburg. I mean, they are up in grills.
They play half-court man-to-man very well.
The intensity has ramped up.
Really has. Good motion here by Hempfield. They sense any kind of pressure. They backdoor you right away. There's Berman with a rebound and quickly out for Chambersburg trying to go downhill.
Nice.
Kelly. Baseline to Jones, out to Snyder. Snyder, long look. Snyder having a great night here so far as Ari Snyder with 2 more. This time via the 3. He's got 9 in the game.
Snyder's playing an excellent ball game.
5-point lead as a walk is called against the Black Knights.
He just created the turnover.
There you see Danny Walk over there. Danny Walk, over 400 wins in his career. He's been one of only 2 head coaches here in a long time at Hempfield. The first one being Warren Goodling, who coached here forever. And I'll tell you a little interesting point. Warren Goodling and I coached the first games we ever coached against each other in 7th and 8th grade back in 1973.
Whoa.
The final score was 23-17, if anyone's winning. And Warren's team won that game. But what a great guy.
Warren took the position in 1985. And Coach Walk is the second coach to coach since 1985.
Well, we talked about the assistant over there. We get a look over there in the red top, Dave Brown. Dave Brown's been there for 39 years. Dave Brown has a little notoriety, too. He played for York High in York, Pennsylvania. And then he went on to Clemson, where he started Clemson alongside a guy named Wayne Tree Rollins at Clemson University. He was a big forward there and has since been the assistant here at Hempfield for a long time. 39 years. Up and down, not going to go. Kicked away. Hempfield looks like they're going to control it. Axe has it. Ahead it comes to Troyer. Troyer going hard to the basket, and Troyer has it knocked out of bounds. Should belong to Hempfield. Good job of transition defense that time by number 14. That was Colton Cornwell.
The Black Knights are really, really putting up a lot of fight underneath the basket. They're doing a great job.
5-point lead at the moment here.
Yeah, their hands are – I'm impressed with their hands defensively.
Look at Troyer. Rattles around, comes out. Jameer Jones on the glass again. Here's Ari Snyder off and running. You got Kelly down there ahead. Kelly with that pull-up. A little bit of a kind of push shot there off the baseline. Here's Troyer coming back in. Troyer ahead to his brother, and his brother can't quite hang on to it. Spencer Troyer out of bounds.
Hey, great sportsmanship right there.
Yes.
Jameer Jones helping up Troyer.
We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. 30-25. Chambersburg leads it on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2 and around the state on PCN.
The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and G and Bobo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted G and Bobo #1. The Jack G and Bobo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at gmbobo.com.
And Unless we forget, our officials here tonight, Kyle Rainier, Samar Rudolph, and Kirk Lynn do an outstanding job here this evening. Now you don't even notice them.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of letting these guys play basketball.
You can tell by looking at the flow of the game.
It's being played quickly here. 5:09 to go in the third quarter, and here's Chambersburg in their own version of the motion.
Nice play.
Well, that's the second time he's come through off a screen, wide open for a layup. J.J. Kelly in there again. He's got 15 in the game.
And if he flashes and gets the ball, it's over.
Yeah,
biggest lead of the night so far, 32-25 here for the Trojans. It's a must-win tonight for Hempfield.
Looks like Chambersburg's getting their feet underneath them.
They really are. There's Spencer Troyer. Spencer Troyer underneath, took a little too much time, and Jameer Jones knocked it away. Here's Ari Snyder back, throwing it up, and how about that? Put it away for J.J. Kelly. Ari Snyder with 2 in your heart as he lofts it up there for the big guy. 17 in the game for J.J. Kelly.
And it's more impressive here live.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. And there's Kelly with a swat against Spencer Troyer. They're going to get Kelly for the foul. And for Kelly, that's going to be foul number 2 in the game.
Coach Smallwood, does it look like a showcase for his athleticism?
Yes, it does, on both ends of the floor.
He is one outstanding player, and you get to see him up close, and he is wiry. J.J. Kelly stands at 6'6", plays about 7'5", right? Here's Spencer Troyer. His first time to the free throw line tonight with 5 points in the game.
I really questioned that block. I thought it was good. I really did.
So second shot up by Troyer, and he stops the bleeding, and 6 points in the game for him. Back to a 7-point lead here for the Trojans. 4:17 to go in the third. You're watching the High School Sports Game of the Week on Fox 43.2 and also the PCN Game of the Week all around the state of Pennsylvania. And thanks to all of you who are watching the game here tonight.
Chambersburg's missing a couple looks in the post. I think their guys are working hard to get open, and they're not getting the ball.
And there we finally saw Colton Cornwell with his first shot of the night. Not a 3, but going to the basket hard. Colton Cornwell on the season, an 84.2% free throw shooter, and he's at the line for 2.
Well, Coach Smallwood, do you think Jameer is open inside? Is that what you're saying? They can
Yes.
see his numbers.
Yes. They're running some stuff where they're putting him in the gray area. Then they're cutting J.J. through, and then he slides back to the block, and that's when he's open.
And if he catches it low, it's over.
Cornwell misses the front end of this. Said 84.2% on the year as a free throw shooter. And his second shot up, and that one is going to rattle on home.
I think he shot better as number 11.
That's right. He changed his number from 11 to 14 for the night. So an 8-point lead now for the Trojans. 4:02 to go here in the third quarter. Big possession here, I think, for Hempfield right now. Troyer underneath. Good pass by Troyer up and in. He found Axe underneath for a nice, easy layup, and Axe answered the bell.
And that's what Billy Owens used to do back in the heyday of Carlisle. Find those guys low.
Yes.
There's a guy that's got 5 points to go to 1,000. Is dishing off nice assist. But Kelly rattles in and out. Underneath, though, Jones with the rebound. Jump ball called. Ball's going to stay underneath with Chambersburg.
And I don't think you're going to take it away from him once he gets his paws on it.
No, he's too strong.
Not unless you have the jaws of life. So new man back into the game now as Lozius is going to check out, and Cornwell back in after a brief rest. In it comes to Kelly. Kelly, pull up. Kelly, down. Kelly, 19 in the game.
From now on, that should just count it as 2 when he gets the ball and just go to the other end.
Yeah. When he rises up for his jump shot, there's no one that can contest it.
And that's going to be the third foul now on Kelly as he fouls Troyer out front. You might see Kelly go to the bench here. I'm not sure. Let's see what Sean Treffler decides to do.
Well, they've taken Kelly off Troyer, and he's been able to help, and it's worked out for them.
They've got him out now on Gable.
Good ball movement by Hempfield.
Tell you what, though.
Berman's doing a pretty nice job on Ben Troyer.
He's doing a very respectable job. Yes, he is.
Playing some nice defense right now. There's nowhere to go in the middle. Troyer screen on the other side. Spencer Troyer trying to find somewhere to go. Nowhere to go against this Chambersburg man-to-man defense right now. There you go. Finally a little look. Axe dishes it off. You might get 3 seconds called here. Be careful. Troyer back out. Hempfield doing a great job being patient here. Strong move by the point guard. Not going to go. Tough shot there, and he's going to hack from behind. Foul called on Nick Dagg as he got a little frustrated there and threw up kind of a shot you really didn't like if you're Danny Walsh.
Right. That was that was a frustration foul.
Give credit to Chambersburg defense that time down, Jeff. They are really clamping down.
Well, especially on Ben Troyer. Every time he gets the ball, they got 3 around him.
Great point. So 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. An 8-point lead for Chambersburg, and they've been running their motion this quarter, but it's very plain to see outside of that shot that Sean Schroeder said, let's get to the front of the iron and attack the glass. Snyder is going to get called for a walk. I'm not sure about that. Looked like he might have held his foot, but the official saw different.
How did he come up with that ball in the first place?
He hustled.
He's had a great night so far, has Harry Snyder. 9 points in the game. He averages only 3.5. He's a guy that's a distributor. Troyer, pull up. Troyer missing off the back of the iron. Pulled down again by the chairman of the board tonight, Jameer Jones.
Yes.
Great defense by Chambersburg.
Troyer's shot's just a little off right now.
They got Kelly on the bench right now with those 3 fouls, so they're working the ball a little bit and see who's going to be the scorer here. How about the outside looking? They said, hey, we got some other guys here can score too. How about me, says Grayson Kegerice with a 3.
Chambersburg pushing the pace.
And Colton Cornwell has
great
taken away.
defense.
What a piece of defense there by Dagg.
Nick Dagg.
Dagg hard to the glass. Dagg up and in. Dagg with a great job of stealing it and then taking the length of the court and cashing it in.
His left-hand handle is so good. I think he's left-handed, but he shoots right-handed.
7 points to the game for Dagg. 9 points up right now for Chambersburg. 1:12 to go in the third quarter. Tipped away by Spencer Troyer, but the ball will stay with the Trojans. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson bringing you this game around Pennsylvania tonight on the Pennsylvania Cable Network, as well as right here on Fox 43.2 in our local area. So glad you could join us here this evening for 2 outstanding basketball teams here in District 3. So Chambersburg stolen away again by
steal.
who else? Mr. Dagg. Here's Troyer. Troyer up and Troyer down. Great job by Harry to Troyer, and Troyer cashes it in for 2 more. Troyer now with 13 points in the game, and he's at 997 in his career, if you're interested.
That might be the play that just catapults Hempfield.
Pull up again by Kegerice. How about Kegerice coming to the game here and saying, I'll take over right now while you're out, JJ.
A 10th grader with the big lift.
Yes.
5 points in the game now for Kegerice.
He really looked good Monday against Cumberland Valley, I thought.
28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 9-point lead. Hempfield wants to get it closer than that right now with 20 seconds to go. Here's Troyer. Troyer looking for someplace to go, and it's going to be tipped, I think, off Chambersburg. Oh, they're going to say, no, it's not.
In the late 90s, there was a kid from Chambersburg, Austin Kegerice, that played with some very, very successful Chambersburg Trojan teams.
How about a little offense-defense substitution here with getting Kelly back in for Jones? They want Kelly in there for the last shot.
There's some familiar Chambersburg names, aren't there?
Yes, there are.
14 seconds to go. Look for him to try to isolate Kelly maybe inside. He's going to screen and then step out. Kelly screens again. Cornwell, now Kelly gets it. Ball on the baseline. Look at his move. And Kelly goes up and gets the foul drawn. And that's going to be against Thomas Gable with his first of the night. So Kelly will go back to the line.
Anytime Kelly shoots the ball in the paint, I'm for it. I mean, that's his...
He's dynamic in the
paint. Yes, he is. That's what he does. He does very well.
Kelly at 67% on the year. Tonight, he's at 100. 10 points his half. He's got 20 in the game so far. It is J.J. Kelly.
Looks like Ben Simmons, actually. He plays the Ben Simmons game.
2 out of 2 so far off the free throw line. He's looking for 21 right here and up and falls away. And that will end a fast-played third quarter. 43-33, we head to the fourth. Chambersburg leads it. This is High School Sports Live TV tonight, coming to you around the state of Pennsylvania on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network. Back with more right after this.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at giambalvo.com.
Hey, Advanced Hoops is offering a spring Hoop It Up training program for kids 4th and older, giving them the chance to play 1-on-1, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, while working on intense skill training with top coaches. Take the 9-week challenge this spring and sign up for the Hoop It Up training with Advanced Hoops right here in Harrisburg. Extra skill classes like dribble, drive, shoot to score, high post, low post, and more can be added as extra classes as well. Go to advancedhoops.com to get a spot. And a quick score here to start the third quarter by Hempfield.
A high-low, Ben Troyer to his brother Spencer for 2.
Spencer Troyer in for the bucket, and Spencer Troyer on the night so far with 8 points. Missed by Chambersburg on the other end. Kelly's back in there offensively, Ari Snyder, and man, has he been all over the place tonight. Ari Snyder is everywhere this evening.
He's playing a great game tonight. And one of the things we talked about at halftime is Chambersburg's ability.
And there's Ben Troyer in for 2, and I've got him at 999 points now. He's got his 7th point of the second half, 15 in the game. But I'll bet you trade a whole lot of those tonight for a big win here by Hempfield. They're down by 8.
In the third quarter, Chambersburg had 7 rebounds as opposed to 3 by Hempfield.
They're starting to impose their will a little bit.
Ari Snyder again. Ari Snyder missing this one. And you're going to get a foul call, I think, against Axe here, if I'm not mistaken. Now, there are 2 Hempfields here in the state of Pennsylvania, one out in the Pittsburgh area, and obviously this is the one in District 3 in Landisville and here in Lancaster County. There are not 2 Chambersburgs, though. There's only one Chambersburg,
yes.
And they're a very, very proud town, great sports town here in Pennsylvania. And, Coach, you're talking about some of those numbers there so far. J.J. Kelly is just phenomenal here tonight.
He is, and I think that Coach Schreffler has figured out that, hey, I got to get this guy the ball in the paint.
Yep. How about right here? Now, a lot of what Kelly has done this last third quarter was without the basketball. Good screens, coming off the screens.
Oh,
good hustle.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a heck of a burst.
Ari Snyder dished it off again. Underneath they go. Tipped away. Nice job by Hempfield on defense. Here they come back. Huge possession here for the Black Knights. Tough pass. It's kept alive. Not for long. Ball goes back to Chambersburg. So important to value the possession. You get a nice break, and then you got to come down and take your time.
Well, Camden Layford just came in the game. He's a 3-point shooter. He knows he needs to shoot a 3, and he got a little too anxious. And as a result, he didn't value that possession.
6:18 to go in this one. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have our Capital Blue Cross post-game report featuring our Hoffman Ford Player of the Game and Advanced Hoops Play of the Game, all here on High School Sports Live TV. We welcome the PCN Pennsylvania Cable audience here tonight. To all of you around the state of Pennsylvania, thanks for joining us here this evening. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, Jeff Thompson with you. A lot of you remember Kirk Smallwood from a couple of state championships at Harrisburg High. Has a nice bank shot right down the middle by Berman that time. And Berman in for his 6th point of the night.
And doing a great job on defense.
10-point lead now for Chambersburg, the Trojans. Long week for a lot of these District 3 teams as they're playing 3 games this week. There's the pull-up along the baseline, and it goes, and I think that's 1,001 points right there for Mr. Ben Troyer, as he now has 17 points in the game tonight and 1,001 for his career, and a milestone here for that young man. And you'll take a look at it here again in the moment with that jump shot off the baseline as he runs the ball over. Taking it up to his parents. Up in the stands, this young man has been an outstanding player here at Hempfield for 4 years. And 1,000 points, always a significant achievement for any player here.
Absolutely.
Coach.
It's a heck of a milestone for a high school player. And, you know, hats off.
He looked really comfortable shooting that ball, too.
Here it is. You can take a look right there along the baseline, pulled up. Nice shot. And so he says, okay, that's over now. Let's get on to try to win this game. And, boy, what a beautiful look it was.
That was a good shot.
So 47-39. We have a timeout here on the floor. 8-point lead, 5:32 to go. Lots of time left. You're in the huddle right now with Danny Walk and Hempfield. What are you devising here at the moment?
Well, they tried a 1-3-1 last time, and it didn't work out for them, but I think they might go back to that. Some trapping pressure defense.
Coach for Chambersburg right now, continue to feed Mr. Kelly?
Continue to feed Mr. Kelly down on the block. And, hopefully he'll make some shots, and if not, he'll get the rebound and put it back.
Well, I'll tell you the guy that's been impressive tonight has been Ari Snyder for Chambersburg, the point guard. Averages 3.5 points a game. Tonight he's got 11 in this one. But more importantly, he's controlled the offense. He's distributed where he should. He's figured out the places he can score. It's been a perfect marriage so far this evening of how to play the point guard spot.
Textbook, Coach.
He'd be starting for both of us, wouldn't he?
Yes, he's doing a great job.
Here's your zone look you were talking about. Looks like a 1-2-2 trap. Not a hard trap yet. Snyder gets called for the walk, so it pays off with the change of defense coming out of the timeout.
Let's see if that last shot uncorks Ben.
Yes, maybe that'll get him going.
We're going to get it in the hands of Troyer right now. Troyer looking to go one-on-one here. Down the middle he goes and has it tipped away by Kelly. Kelly got his hand in. Look, he was grabbing a cookie out of the cookie jar because he's got 3 fouls right now.
It looks like he's playing goalie in a field hockey game. He's just sitting there. You're not going to score past me.
Yeah, he reached in there. Sometimes just on the motion, the official will get you, but it was all clean ball. How about this? Beautiful job of Axe going right down the lane. And Caden Axe in for 2. 6 points for Axe. They cut it to 6.
That was the second time they ran that baseline out of bounds play.
Here you are again, that 1-2-2 trap. Very loose. They got Kelly in the middle of the floor there. And that's what happens when he gets the ball in the middle of the floor, too, is Kelly back up for 2 more here. You can't let it get to the middle of that. And 23 points in the game now for J.J. Kelly. We'll take a timeout. 4:45 to go in this one, 49-41. Chambersburg leads it on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2 and the PCN Cable Network.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Eight-point lead right now for Chambersburg. Hempfield's got some ground to make up, but some time to do it here. There you see Danny Walk, over 400 wins in his career here at Hempfield High School. Formerly worked over at Lancaster Catholic, I believe, some years ago. Outstanding coach. Really good X and O guy. There's Troyer again. Troyer, long look, will not go. And, man, Kelly goes flying through the air like a gazelle. Right back to Kelly, coming down the lane. And Kelly goes to the left hand, draws the foul.
And Coach Smallwood, what you said earlier was if he goes to the hole, he's unstoppable.
Yes, he is.
Watch what Kelly does here with the jump stop and then switching hands going down through. Now take a look. He gets a steal back. Here he goes. Now the jump stop and then up with the left hand. A nice job at getting up to the front of the iron. And Kelly at the line for yet another free throw attempt. Up and down. 23 points for the big guy tonight. Kelly, a 6'6" senior who averages 20 points a game throughout the course of the season, but right now over that number at 23. Looking to make it 24 on this trip. Get his team back out to a 10-point lead, and this one off the front of the iron. Hempfield gets it back.
Actually, believe it or not, we got another year of J.J. Kelly after this.
Well, they have him down as a senior here. J.J. Kelly. And I'm pretty sure he's still a senior. Good, here's go. Problem for Hempfield right now, when you run this kind of offense, it does take time to kind of catch up a bit.
Yes. They've got to find the shot that they want, this possession.
You need to have some good quick hitters here that you could get to. This is not a team built for quick hitters, at least for the moment. Look at the defense right now. Playing the lane is Chambersburg. They're saying, hey, you can score from a lot of places, but you're not going to score in the lane. Troyer says, how about out here?
That is smooth.
That is smooth.
Your college, look out.
Only
Stopped
a 2
on the
for
dime.
Ben Troyer that time.
Stopped on the dime and raised up and really looked good on that shot.
19 points in the game now for Troyer. And there's a walk, I think. Yep. Little shuffle underneath, hesitation.
Furman trying to play bully ball.
So the ball belongs to Hempfield here. It's been a half-court game the whole game for both these clubs. Both very content in that kind of game.
Yeah. Looks like they may just want to check it up at half.
With 3:23 to go, and you're down right now 3 possessions, the way you have to kind of look at it if you're Hempfield.
They just need another good possession.
Yeah.
Turnovers in the game so far for Chambersburg, 11. For Hempfield, 9. So the game's been played pretty well error-free for both these clubs, although 11-9 in a game like this is probably a little bit more than both coaches would like.
Good
Look at
steal.
this, Jameer Jones.
He's throwing it.
Jones up and down.
Good
Great
job.
hands by the big guy, and Jameer Jones, who's not been heard from in a while, gets heard from in a big moment here with only his 4th point in the game, but a huge steal.
That was a great steal.
And that's going to hurt. That was a big play.
And a foul going to be called, I believe, on Lozius underneath as Spencer Troyer heading to the line. Spencer Troyer on the season so far for the free throw line is about a 70% free throw shooter. Younger brother of Ben Troyer. Spencer Troyer, 6'4" sophomore.
A lot of nice young players.
Troyer,
in our area.
Nice stroke here by Spencer. Spencer's had a solid night, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's got 5 points in the second half to go with 4 in the first, so he's looking for his 10th point on this shot. New man back into the game again is Kegerice, Grayson Kegerice for Chambersburg. Another good free throw shooter on the floor for them, and second shot up and down from Troyer, so he's got 10 points for the night. Hempfield tonight 7 out of 7 from the free throw line. So they're back in that little half-court, looks like some kind of 1-2-2 trap. Trying to get the ball back here.
Get it up.
And there's a foul on Axe. Caden Axe will pick up the foul.
That's their 3rd team foul, so they still have 1 to give.
So Axe picks up his 3rd foul of the evening.
When you're playing against that half-court trap, the last place you want the ball to go is in the corner.
So here is Ari Snyder again. Got a couple bigs out front there. Snyder dribbling through, and Snyder has a tip from behind. And that's going to be against Camden Wayforth, who picks up his foul. So that's foul number 4 now. So the next foul, they'll be going to the line for 2.
And Coach Walk thought they had one that time.
7-point lead right now for Chambersburg. 2:34 to go in this one. Don't forget our Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up after this game. We'll name our Hoffman Ford player of the game. I have a feeling I know who it just might be, at least for the one team. And up and down again. And I'll tell you what, he's been the answer all night long, has J.J. Kelly.
When he gets the ball in the paint, it's a bucket or foul.
24 points in the game for the big guy. And there is Wayforth sliding on through, make that rather Dagg, sliding on through, trying to get up, but he'll get 2 fouls instead.
They'll need to get something out of that half-court trap.
Yes. I always like these kind of shots at the end of a game because it gives Coach Walk an opportunity to change defenses, to change personnel, and it kind of looks like they're going to go back to that 1-2-2.
Yeah, and they went 2-1-2 last time.
2-1-2, yes.
Dake tonight with 8 points and make it 9 now as he checks in 2 of them here. Back to a 7-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 2:12 to go in this one. This is High School Sports Live and PCN's Game of the Week on Fox 43.2.
From Times Square to your local community, from local sports to international conventions, Invika has changed the broadcast and video landscape, bringing professional quality and service to organizations across the globe. Through professional, college level, and local sports, festivals, competitions, parades, and telethons, conferences, and commercials, Invika is bringing the power of video to more people and markets than ever before. Have a project you need covered? Check out our website for more information. Invika, providing affordable HD video solutions.
And don't forget, coming up in March on PCM, we have the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association, say that 5 times real fast, State Basketball Championships, girls and boys, March 21st to 23rd at the Giants Center. And looking forward to seeing all that on PCN. It's been there forever, and you can watch them on cable or on PCN or stream with PCN Select. Gary Sutton, Kirk Smallwood, and Jeff Thompson with some numbers right here, Coach.
Looks like they creeped up that 2-1 a little bit, but Chambersburg hasn't shot a free throw at all in the first half. In the second half, they're 3 for 7. Hempfield is 9 for 9 and haven't missed.
If Hempfield can somehow get close, their foul shooting is so good they could sneak a game. They could steal a game.
It's actually the opposite of what it should be. 72% is a team for Chambersburg, 65% for Hempfield. So it's been flipped around a little bit tonight in terms of who's shooting it well. As Snyder once again answering the call here tonight. He has been outstanding.
He has done a very, very good job.
Snyder tonight with 12 points in a big game on the road. Second shot up and good by Snyder again.
They put in Aiden Swatsburg for defense right now.
13 points tonight for Barry Snyder as 56-47. Here's Troyer trying to find a way to score right now. Troyer, good fakes. Troyer up, going to get fouled. Might be on Kelly for his 4th. He got Kelly up in the air and then went up into him. And so Kelly's going to pick up foul number 4 with 1:50 to play. So J.J. Kelly with his 4th foul now. It'll be the team's 3rd, but a 2-shot foul anyway here for Troyer. So he gets to score with the clock stopped. Ben Troyer missing the front end.
That's the first miss of the game for Hempfield.
Ben's about a 70% foul free throw shooter, too. So
19 points in the game here for Troyer. What's your bet? This is number 20. He averages 21 points a game here for the Black Knights, and the second shot up, but that one's nothing but net.
Chambersburg has got to be real safe with this ball. You got to see the pass, get the ball to the area, get the ball to the next man.
How about that? How about that? Just textbook how to break it. Beautiful pass underneath, and the score by Burnham to finish it off. Burnham tonight with 8 points in the ball game. And there it is. Great job by Troyer. Troyer with now it scores and 22 points in the game for him.
Chambersburg's had a lot of practice this season breaking pressure.
Yes.
On the other end, pull-up jumper. Not sure that was exactly the shot that they wanted, but Kegaray says, I can do this, Coach. I got 7 points to show for it, too. 10-point lead, 1:13 to play here for Chambersburg and Hempfield. Long 3, not going to go. Pulled down. Burnham. Back in the hands of Ari Snyder now, and you're going to see the foul in the backcourt against Camden Wayforth. That'll be his 2nd. Somewhat academic now, so they're going to walk to the other end. And Ari Snyder, who has been brilliant in his floor leadership here tonight, going to the line.
He's kind of an unsung hero on their team, but boy, did he come to play tonight.
And from playing these guys for decades, he is the prototypical Chambersburg point guard.
He's Sean on the court.
Absolutely.
And look at him right here. He's now got 14 points in the ball game here this evening as Lozier's going to get back into the game.
And Aiden Swatsburg, I believe, number 3.
Aiden Swatsburg in there as well. On defense, second shot up, and that one is going to miss. The only mistake the kids probably made all night. 14 points in the game by Ari Snyder. Quickly, here's Troyer. Troyer looking to try to get something up quickly here. Up in the air it goes, and he's going to get fouled as he draws a foul from Lozius, and Lozius got to watch himself a little bit here. So Lozius gets pulled off his feet there. He'll be called for the foul for Lozius. That's foul number 3 in the ball game. And back at the line is Ben Troyer with 22 points here this evening. Also 1,000 points tonight. He achieved a great milestone.
Looks like Hempfield's going to empty the bench.
So 23 points in the game now for Troyer. And I have a feeling you're about to see him come out of the game, too, here in just a moment, to a very loud ovation.
And good sportsmanship by Chambersburg, because they're doing likewise.
Yes.
Chambersburg took the lead tonight, 26-25 at 7:10 of the third quarter, and they have never looked back since then.
I have to take my hat off to Hempfield. That they played a whale of a game, actually.
They really did. They did a good job. I think they were prepared. I think their kids played hard.
And the second shot also up and good. 24 points in the game tonight for this senior as he leaves the game. They're fighting it out with Penn Manor right now for the 12th spot in District 3 play. First spot right now belongs to Central York High School. In second place, Carlisle. Third place, Central Dauphin. Chambersburg's in fifth right now. 30 seconds to go. Chambersburg just trying to salt this one away. They have a 9-point lead. Don't really need another shot right now.
They're just trying to move the ball, stay spaced.
Schwartzberg with it. Schwartzberg will kick it back out. A quick drive, and you're going to put it up and in. And a nice little move there by Eli McDonald. I guess Eli was coming on that shot.
He's excited about that, getting in the scorebook.
And that is it. 63-52. Chambersburg Trojans win it here tonight. They go to 15-5 overall in their record. For Hempfield, they'll drop to 13-9 now. We're going to come back right after this for our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll feature the Advanced Hoops play of the game and our Hoffman Ford player of the game right here on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2 and also around Pennsylvania tonight on the Pennsylvania Cable Network. Back right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. We have millions of dollars in new and pre-owned inventory across 8 brands in 5 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stettler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. And we want to thank the local community for voting us the 2023 Official Community's Choice Award Best of York and Hanover winner in 5 different categories. Come out today and find out why your friends and neighbors voted Giambalvo #1. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 5 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
And welcome back to our Capital Blue Cross post-game report here tonight on our Fox 43 Game of the Week and also our PCN Game of the Week here at Hempfield High School. The final score, Chambersburg 63 rather, Hempfield 52. Guys, your thoughts about the game tonight? Coach Smallwood?
I thought that Chambersburg early in the third quarter jumped on the backboards. They did a good job not allowing any second shots or anything like that and giving Hempfield just one shot.
I thought Chambersburg came out in the third quarter also and established the inside game, and they did it without having JJ have the basketball. 2 scores right off that weak side screen, got some easy layups, and then got to the front of the iron and really kind of established their side. Jeff, your thoughts about the ballgame?
Well, it's going to seem funny because he scored 24 points, but Ben Troyer scored 24 points, but I think Chambersburg did a wonderful job. They knew they had to stop Ben, and they did it early in the game. Frustrated him a little bit. He's a very good player, and obviously JJ is an unbelievable talent.
Yes.
Well, you look at the 2 people on Hempfield tonight. The Troyer brothers did a pretty good job. 24 points for Ben Troyer tonight, who reached the 1,000-point plateau tonight. But I'm sure he'd probably trade that in for a win here this evening if he could. His brother Spencer, the sophomore, with 10 points as well here this evening for a Hempfield team that now goes to 13-9 and has to really fight like crazy to get into the District 3 tournament. Again, one of the biggest districts here in the state of Pennsylvania. On the other side, you had a game by Ari Snyder tonight that was off the charts. You talk about a guy that was the perfect mix of distribution, knowing when to score tonight, making the right decisions, getting some thievery a little bit on defense. He did it all here tonight, Coach Smallwood.
He did a great job. Again, you know, he's the prototypical Sean Schreffler, Chambersburg Trojan point guard.
3.6 points a game, had 14 tonight in this one. I love this floor game all night. And on the other side, let's give a call out to Nick Degg also, who played an outstanding ball game for Hempfield, especially in the first half and keeping them around when they were down by 2 at the half.
Well, I like Nick Degg's game. He gets to the hole, he can shoot a 3, and he gives it up.
You know, we look finally here at some of the things that we like to look at the end of the game tonight. And one of the things we have is something called the Advanced Hoops Play of the Game tonight. And this is a big timer. Let's take a look at it right now. Take a look at this, down the court, and watch this.
That's our guy, Ari.
Here you go, Ari. The 2 guys we just talked about, the J.J. Kelly, and take a look at this. Just a perfect loft up in the air, and Kelly says, thank you very much. I'll take that on home. And one more time just to savor it. Here you go, Ari Snyder, the J.J. Kelly.
I'll bet they do that in practice a lot.
And I bet you they have as much fun in practice as that probably was right there. And speaking of J.J. Kelly tonight, we talked about Troyer with 24 points on the other side. But J.J. Kelly tonight came to play, and he is our Hoffman Ford player of the game. 25 points tonight for the guy who averages 20 a game. And take a look at some of the work he did here this evening. He started off with a bang.
Yes, he did.
He's a high riser.
When he gets it on the third floor, it's over.
Look at the control, body control, using the glass, getting up. Then he shows you right here how he can work without the basketball coming off that screen to start the second half of the opening 2 points there.
That's one of Chambersburg's bread and butter half-court plays against a man-to-man.
You look how square his shoulders are when he gets up and turns around midair. Not a lot of people can get as high as he can. And so there you have it tonight, 25 points in the game. Hoffman Ford player of the game, J.J. Kelly. And, yeah, the real name there, by the way, is Jatavius. Okay, so just so we let everybody know that that's a little bit longer name than J.J., there you go. But he said, you can call me Jay or you can call me Jatavius. Doesn't matter. You can call me the Hoffman Ford player of the game here tonight. We want to thank all of you around the state of Pennsylvania here for watching us tonight on PCN. Don't forget to watch PCN coming up March 21st to 23rd for the state championships. It's going to be coming to you live from Hershey in the Giant Center. We'll have the Mid-Penn Championships coming up on February 15th at 6 p.m. A girl-boy doubleheader on that one. And it's going to be a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss out on that at all. Wonderful doubleheader there. A lot of people to thank here for our season. Aaron Yancey, who helped us here tonight. And, of course, Charlie Fortney Sr., who's behind the scenes helping all the time. Charlie Fortney Jr., who helped us a while this year. Jim Gallagher, our stats guy throughout the course of the season, fed us the stats all the time, did a great job. And, of course, Mateen Richardson, Josh Edwards, Kylie Edwards, Chad Edwards back at the station. I can't think of any other Edwards to thank. Mrs. Edwards for letting them all get out and play. And most importantly, my two analysts here, they are the best in the business. Jeff Thompson, Kirk Smallwood, a pleasure working with you throughout the course of the season. Looking forward to the big playoffs. But for all of us here tonight, and for all of you around Pennsylvania, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. I'm Gary Sutton. Once again, your final score this evening, 63-52. Chambersburg wins it on High School Sports Live TV on Fox 43.2. Good evening, everyone.